So guys, I've been having a really stressful time recently. You might relate. I've got a lot of craft projects to work on. Like, it's obviously a made-up problem, but the issue is, if people give you craft stuff for like Christmas, they want to see the crafts that you make. And people really overestimated the amount of time and space that I have for crafting. So like, I live in a house share in Woolwich because my life is going well. I do not have the space for doing crafts. So so there's context to this. So for Christmas, what I told my friends and family was, I'm gonna go somewhere hot for Christmas and not stay here. What they heard was, nobody likes you, we'd better invite you to our house. So I ended up doing this big weird tour of the country. I went to all the key places, you know, I went to Stockport and Nottingham and the fancy bit of Essex. It was lovely times, lovely times. So I was super organised. I sent my presents ahead, I had a small suitcase, I was all ready and good to go. First thing I learned is that last year I got an autism diagnosis. Now it like trains. Genuinely, I was in Liverpool on a little train that joined another little train to make a big train. It was genuinely the highlight of my trip. It was good times. And then I also learned that if you're single and you don't have kids, people do not know what to do with you when it comes to Christmas. In one place, I was staying on like a military-style camp bed, just in a hallway. And my standards are low, but I feel like I should have access to a door. Seems reasonable. Then there was another place where I had my own room, and that was lovely, because a family of 5 was staying in another room. I had a miserable time, but I was well rested, so that was good. And then you have the whole issue of presents. So like, I think it's quite normal, like if your friends or whoever have kids, you get the kids' presents but not the adults, because it just gets crazy otherwise. But if you buy their family presents, it seems they feel the need to buy you presents. And then that sounds really nice in theory, but then the reality is it's 8-year-olds and me opening presents. So that's a weird dynamic. The first place I went to, I opened up a big present. I was like, what could this be? A lightsaber. Do I like Star Wars? I mean, yeah, but not enough to own my own lightsaber. And because it's a big, huge, long thing, I had to just like carry this lightsaber around the country, and that was a good look. Then you have the whole craft thing. There were so many of them. Do you know like the diamond painting kits? Have you seen these? So like there's paint by numbers, but then you stick on thousands and thousands and thousands of tiny little beads, and you make a picture. So last year, my brother-in-law got me one of those. That was kind of him. I did it over a week, and it was a way to pass time. This year, he bought me 30 of them. So I worked out, if I did them for half an hour every day, it would take me 4 years to finish them all. That's the commitment I don't have. And some of them are really nice designs, and there's some of them kind of like weird AI ones. There's like a cartoon chicken, and then like a koala with a hat. And then you have the issue that if you make them, what do you do with them? Because I can't like decorate my own house with my own mediocre art. I don't think. I haven't anyway. I'm kind of lying, I actually really like it. So I've got you have the pen things that you use for it. I've now got 30 of those, so that should be enough. But I went and bought an electric one that's basically like a little Hoover. I use my actual money on that. So that's what I've been doing. It makes really loud, like vibrating noises, so it sounds like I'm having a much better time than I am. And then there's all the other crafts. I could listen more, we'd be here all night, but I've only got 5 minutes. I need to learn to crochet flowers. I am not capable of crocheting flowers. I can kind of crochet in a straight line. If you have a baby, I'll make you a baby blanket. It will take me 6 months and it'll be wonky, but I can do it. But I can't make crochet flowers, so I have to work on that. Then the biggest one of all is Lego. I really like Lego. It's weird, I'm a middle-aged woman, but I like Lego. But everyone knows that, so I got so many sets of Lego. And then what do you do with it? You can display some in your house, but I live in a house share, as I said. I can't just be like, can I put my 8,000-piece Hogwarts in the living room? So a living room, just so you know, is like an extra room that some people have, that no one stays in. It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, hard to relate. Okay, if you want any Lego sets, I'll be here after the show. Thank you, everyone.